Hi! So this video is all about what you cannot sell on the Poshmark app. I've mentioned it before, selling prohibited items, and to go check out what Poshmark allows and what they do not allow. I'm making it easier for you. I'm going to tell you exactly what you can and cannot sell. So my name is Karen with the Thrifty Flamingo. I talk a lot about Poshmark and about reselling, so if you're interested in this content, I would appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. If you're returning, that's why you come and see me every week. So what you can and cannot sell on Poshmark. You're going to want to hang out till after I'm done telling you about everything you can and can't sell on Poshmark, because I'm going to give you guys some tips and some inspiration on how to grow your business in 2018. So, let's go over what you can and cannot sell. I'm going to say the very obvious things right off the bat to get that out of the way. You can't sell anything that has to do with any kind of illegal drugs, any kind of paraphernalia, anything that has any medicinal purposes. I don't care if it's an herbal tea. I don't care if it is a non-stimulant weight loss formula or any kind of mixology shake. You can't sell that stuff. People have different bodies and you can hurt somebody. You can't sell diet pills. You can't sell medicine from your cabinet. I think that's obvious, but I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen marijuana smoking apparatuses. I report those. I don't have time in my life to report every single violated listing that I come across. There's too many, unfortunately, but some of them I report right away, and I report those right away. Let's talk about their first one where it said bags or replicas of any kind of counterfeit or inspired by design. This is not just illegal on Poshmark. This is illegal, period. You cannot sell a ripped off design, a ripped off bag. Whenever you find a Chanel purse and it's listed at $200, that's not a real Chanel purse. You have to understand that. If it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. Anything $500 or more gets free authentication by Poshmark. Pretty much what happens is when the buyer buys it for $500 more, the shipping label actually goes to Poshmark. Poshmark gets the item. They verify that, hey, this is 100% legit, free of charge. I guess $500 plus isn't really free of charge. But yeah, and then they send it to the buyer after they give it the green light. If not, I'm not sure what exactly happens. I'm sure they've received some good fakes. But this is wrong. This is wrong to the person who created the item. This is wrong to any high-end designer having their items ripped off and marketed as being real. It's taking money from their pocket, from their families, from anybody that had anything to do with designing that item. You can't sell counterfeits. If you are ever wondering, is this real? Is this not real? You have to do some research. If you really can't figure out or you're questionable whatsoever on the authenticity of an item, don't list it. Next thing is anything that was an animal. Okay, so fur is pretty. Faux fur is pretty. But you shouldn't have to kill an animal to make a buck. And that's a really sensitive subject to a lot of people. So Poshmark is standing their ground on that. You can't sell any real fur. Anything that came off of another living thing to make something for you. You can't do it. Now we're going to go over the health and beauty portion. So one good rule of thumb to think, can I or can't I list this is, can I wear it and can I accessorize by it? pretty much anything that you can put on your body or glam yourself up with, an accessory, for the most part, you can sell on Poshmark. There are obviously liberties people take with this, and that includes makeup and hairstyling products. So hairstyling products are prohibited. It doesn't matter if it is a shampoo, conditioner, it doesn't matter if it's a sample pack. Part of it isn't just Poshmark. The reason being is a lot of the hair care products are aerosol, like, you know, hairspray, anything that can explode under extreme temperature highs or lows or atmospheric drops. Poshmark has priority mail shipping. Priority mail shipping is 2 to 3 days. How do they do that? It goes up in the sky. Yes, they put it on a plane and they ship it across the country or wherever it needs to go. It is not parcel. It's not going across land, where if it was going across land, whatever, that's fine. But once you wrap something like this up in a box and it goes up, up, up in the sky and it's not in a pressurized cabin, this can explode. The USPS says if you ship something like this and you lie to them and you say, nah, it's not flammable, you know, they ask you all that when you go to ship something, and it actually does explode, you get fined. It could be some crazy amount of money. You also are charged cleanup. So if the thing explodes and it ruins the entire cabin of the airplane, that's coming out of your pocket somehow. So do you want to risk it for a, I don't know, $20 hairspray? Probably not. Other things include nail polish. Same thing as the hairspray, nail polish can explode. And we don't want that happening. And I'm sure every single person here has seen nail polishes listed. Do not list them. You know, some of you might have listed nail polishes thinking, hey, this is sealed makeup. This is good, right? Cool. Not makeup. Paint. Perfume, cologne, same thing. Goes in the sky, goes boom. Cannot sell perfume. Other things include lotions, whether they are for your hand or for your face, or any kind of hair styling tool. Can't sell it. I see this a couple times a week. Like, come on. How is a straightening iron or curling iron or hair dryer, you know, clothing or an accessory? According to Poshmark, used makeup is any time you get an item, a makeup item, and you use it. Now, their definition of use doesn't necessarily mean like applying it to your eye. Getting a makeup and going, I don't know if that color will work on me, and you take your finger and you go like that and you go, I don't know, it's probably a little too dark for my skin. Even if it's not your finger, but it's a Q-tip, it is now considered used. A swatched makeup is considered used. There's no such thing as light usage, or I barely used it, or I just swatched it to see the color. It's brand new. Brand new and swatched are a contradiction. They are not the same thing. Using any kind of eye makeup or a skincare product on your face that's used from somebody else, it can cause skin irritation, red inflamed eyelids, itchy eyelids, and eye infections. And that's just, there's some severe cases too. So I'm sure you've all seen those listings that show makeup, say it's been swatched, but it's been sanitized. I will tell you right now, that is a bunch of bull. There is no such thing as used but new sanitized makeup. Do not sell any makeup that has ever been touched, swatched. Next group is anything for the house. You cannot sell candles. You cannot sell any kind of picture frame or any kind of decoration, whether it's a holiday decoration or anything to vamp up your house. That's accessorizing your house and not your body. As of now, right before the turn of 2018, they don't allow it. Now, maybe in the future, I'm not sure, I'm not Poshmark, but maybe they might allow it someday. If you have these lovely items, that's what eBay's for. List your candles there, list it on another site, just leave it off of Poshmark. Plus, how much could you really get for a candle after 20% fee? Why risk it? Any kind of media, whether it's a DVD or a Blu-ray or a book or, you can't sell anything like this on Poshmark. Now, one exception to that is they do allow agendas and personal journals. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because a lot of the, like Kate Spade, they've all been making like journals and daily planners, and they've been making them all cute to go matching with their purses. I don't know if that's why they allow them now, but yeah, you can sell a journal or a daily planner. That's it. Other than that, if it's to be read or viewed, you cannot sell it, because how are you accessorizing yourself with that? Doesn't fall into that category. Next one are electronics. You cannot sell your old cell phone. You cannot sell any tablets, iPads, e-readers, Kindles. You can't do it. You also, now this is confusing. I've seen some ambassadors selling these things because I think it's kind of like that gray area. You are allowed to sell watches, regular watches. Why is that? It's an accessory. You could sell a $10 watch or you could sell a Rolex as long as it's real. Remember, no fakes. However, you cannot sell any kind of smartwatch or fitness band. You can't sell your Fitbit because you got a new one for Christmas. You can't sell your Apple Watch because now you've upgraded it and you got a better one. You can't do it. And I think it's because it falls under electronics that Poshmark kind of said, no, yes, it's a watch, which we allow, but no, we do not allow electronics. I think that's their reasoning behind that. So you can't sell your activity trackers or your smartwatches. You cannot sell any type of tools, any kind of office supplies, paper, mailing supplies. I've seen that on Poshmark. I've seen people sell bubble mailers and cute little mailers. eBay. You also cannot sell any kind of exercise equipment or materials. Now, I don't care if you were all motivated, you're like, I'm going to do my P90X, and I'm going to spend $150 on this huge program. I'm going to eat better, and I'm going to shred it up. 2 weeks later, you're like, you too, P90X, I'm listing it. It's worth a lot of money. You can't list it. You cannot list your dumbbells. You cannot list your ankle weights. You can't do it. You can list workout clothing. You can list your Lululemon and your Nike and your Athletica. That's no problem because we wear it. Anything that has to do with you getting into shape, you can't do it. The last one, I saved the most disgusting one for last. You're welcome. You're welcome. I almost don't want to say it because I think it's obvious, but I'm going to say it. You cannot sell used underwear. Ew. I don't care if you bleached the crud out of it and you washed it in high temperatures and you scrub that thing down. You cannot sell underwear that has touched your body. You can't do it. That's disgusting. I've seen it. 3 lightly used pairs of Victoria pink underwear. Ew. Keep that. Throw it out. I mean, if you don't want it, throw it out. Don't donate it. That's disgusting too. Like that. Ugh. No, it has to have the tag on it with the underwear. I mean, think of it. It's touching things. Do not sell used underwear. I'm done talking about that. Now, bathing suits. There was people were arguing about this in the summertime on the Facebook groups. It's like, well, they won't allow us to sell used underwear. We get that. How can we sell bikinis and bathing suits that are used? Poshmark allows it. You have to use your own discretion with this. You know, if the bathing suit's been worn once and you've washed it really well, or it has barely any signs of wear to it and you wash it, you have to wash anything that's touched down there. Wash it before sending it out. I think that's common sense. But yeah, you can sell bikinis. I don't know why, but that's the rules. Just use a little bit of common sense with that. A brief recap. Can you wear it and accessorize with it? That's how you know if you're going to be able to list it. Now, will it blow up? Is it flammable when it goes up in the sky or extreme heats? Then you can't sell it. Was it once living? Can't sell it. Is it a replica? And I'm not just talking handbags or clothing. I'm talking about makeup palettes as well. Anything inspired by, you cannot sell it. Anything that is a tool and needs to be plugged in, you cannot sell it. Anything that is for the office, you cannot sell it. Anything used underwear, you cannot sell it. If you're ever in doubt, can I list it or can't I list it? Leave a comment below. I would be happy to help you and point you in the right direction. I don't mind whatsoever. So yeah, if there is any hesitation, just don't list it. What can happen if you list a prohibited item is you will get flagged. You might get suspended permanently. They might say, hey, you have too many listings and all these people reported all these listings and we're banning you. Never again. Bye-bye. Kiss Poshmark goodbye. We don't want that. So I really hope this has been insightful, and as promised in the beginning of the video, we're gonna talk briefly about 2018. I have a little goal for everybody watching this. I want you to think about what's new for me next year. New Year's is right around the corner, and I want you to actually write it down. Don't just say, I wanna make money. Too generic. I want you to get out a pen and paper. I want you to write down monthly goals and a yearly goal. Now, this is personal. I want you to think hard. It doesn't have to be weekly goals like myself. But yeah, think about, like, what do you want for January? Are you trying to grow your Poshmark business? Are you okay with where it's at? Hey, did you just start your Poshmark business? If you did just start your Poshmark business, congratulations. You know, so maybe your beginning goals are just to start listing. You know, so everybody's goals are going to be a little bit different. And you should start thinking in the long run. So if your goals are very similar month after month after month, you're not really growing yourself. You're not really, you know, growing bigger. So ask yourself the questions. They might be a little uncomfortable. And make them obtainable. Don't just say, I want to be a millionaire. I want to be one of those people that, you know, make all this money. Yeah, we all do. We all do. And there is a way to get there, and this is how you get there. You set yourself obtainable goals, but goals that you have to push yourself for. Now, you don't want to make them so easy either. You don't want to make them so easy either. With 2018, it's going to be a whole new year, and we are going to rock our businesses. I really hope everybody has an enjoyable new year, and to 2018. Bye, guys.